how is the going? Well, this is a non-traditional video like you guys would normally see on this channel, but I thought it was significant enough to give you guys the heads up. That way you can plan ahead. So this company called VinFast is planning to come to the United States. The company is a Vietnamese company, and if the IPO goes along as planned, then this would be the first Vietnamese company to be listed in the US stock exchanges. So what does VinFast do? Well, VinFast is part of a conglomerate of companies with their headquarters in Singapore. And VinFast produces vehicles, and also some of the vehicles it produces are electric vehicles. As of right now, it is planning to introduce two versions of the vehicles it produces in the United States. As you can see, right now you have the two vehicles on your screen. You have the VF8 and then you also have the VF9. They are very beautiful vehicles and the interior looks really nice. They are supposedly designed by the Italian firm Pininfarina. On the screen you can see you can already reserve yours, and if we scroll down you can see that the enrollment reservation, you pay $200 to reserve any of these vehicles. In return, you get an e-voucher for $3,000 in case you are reserving the VF8, or a $5,000 e-voucher towards the purchase of the VF9. This early subscription or early reservation program ends on the 30th of May 2022. Now let's take a quick look at what these two vehicles bring to the table. For the VF8, you have a starting price of 41,000 US dollars. It has a range of 316 miles and it does 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. The VF9 is priced at $56,000 for the base model, and it has a range of 422 miles with a 0 to 60 of 6.5 seconds. So there you have it, and right now the company is seeking to do the IPO with a stock valuation of I think about $150 billion. If I'm not mistaken, that's what they are valuing the company at. But for the IPO, they are trying to get some funds, and that way they could invest in building a factory in North Carolina. The amount of money they're seeking to spend to build their factory in North Carolina is about $2 billion. And they are seeking to have about 150 vehicles produced every year. The timeline they have for the IPO would be 2022, I think the second half of this year. But let's take a quick look here. They have a timeline which is very interesting. I think we can take a quick look at that. Okay, so here you have the timeline. You have a phase 1, which is the foundation, starting from 2017, and that included the establishment of VinFast's state-of-the-art automotive manufacturing complex with globally leading scalability that boasts up to 90% automation in HAIPHONG in Vietnam. 2018, they were at the Paris Motor Show, and that's where they launched the Lux models. And 2019, official launches of 3 car models: the Lux A 2.0 sedan, the Lux SA 2.0 SUV, and the city car called the Fadil, along with 3 e-scooters: Ludo, Impes, and Clara in the Vietnam market. Phase 2, you have acceleration. In 2020, VinFast's new cars become the best sellers in all three segments in Vietnam. So they already have a foothold in Vietnam, and the cars have been proven to be popular there. In 2021, you have launched two new e-scooters, the Thion and the Feliz, as well as Vietnam's first e-bus. Still in 2021, and here we are still in phase 2, you have a launch of three brand new smart EVs, the VF E34, a compact SUV for the Vietnamese market, and the larger all-electric premium VF8 and VF9 for the global market. So phase 3 is going global. And there you have announcement of VinFast's all-electric strategy by 2023, unveiling of the full electric vehicle lineup across all segments. And now we are in 2022. This is where we find ourselves with pre-orders for the all-electric VF8 and VF9 open. Like you guys saw earlier, $200, and you can make your reservation. Launch of VinFast NFTs and privilege benefits. Still in 2022, launch of global showrooms in the United States, Canada, and Europe. And finally, still in 2022, global deliveries of VF8 and VF9. So if you look at the third phase, it goes from 2021 to 2022. And 2022 is the most interesting with pre-orders, and then you have the launch of global showrooms in which I take the press will be able to test drive the VF8 and the VF9 and give their initial impressions. And still in 2022, they hope to do the IPO, raise some funds, and then build that factory in North Carolina, which will cost about $2 billion. The one other thing I found interesting about this company was, let's go here, they are recruiting actually. If you go under careers, you will see that the company is recruiting. And so this is what the page looks like for careers with VinFast. And if you just hit search for jobs, you see that it brings up a whole bunch of jobs on here. And they have 29 positions that are open, and they are all based in California. You also have some jobs in Irvine, California, a commercial real estate manager in San Francisco. You have jobs in Berkeley, San Diego, San Mateo. So I believe that's where they will be opening retail stores. And that just gives you an insight to how far the company has gone with its planting itself in the United States. So initially, the company will be is actually recruiting in California. So you can go on this site and actually apply for a job with VinFast. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys the heads up about this company, that the IPO is around the corner. Keep tabs on it, and hopefully if you feel like it, you could invest in the company early enough, and that way you can get on board before the bandwagon becomes a real bandwagon. The models look very beautiful and interesting, and it is left to be seen what exactly is under the hood. As you can see, they are very, very pretty SUVs. That is the VF8. That's the interior. It looks really beautiful inside. And let's take a look here at the VF9. You can go on their website. It is vinfastauto.us. vinfastauto.us. And this is the VF9. It's a bigger SUV. Really beautiful. You know, that Italian design from Pininfarina. Nice interior. The seating looks very comfortable. And that's what I just wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you found this information useful, and the very first Vietnamese company to be listed on the US exchanges in case regulatory approval is given to VinFast. Thanks for joining me, and catch you guys on the next video. Hopefully you found this useful. Consider hitting the thumbs up below and subscribing to the channel. That helps me a lot, and I will fully and deeply appreciate it. Bye.